It's disgraceful, racist, it's abhorrent. Any other circumstance, that person would be fired. Board of directors would ask him to be fired, be ashamed and humiliated, and would have apologized. He did none of the above.
What's your comments on President Trump posting that video of the Obama's assassination?
Well, it's disgraceful, it's racist, it's abhorrent. Any other circumstance, that person would be fired. Board of directors would ask him to be fired, be ashamed and humiliated, and would have apologized. He did none of the above. The President of the United States sending out a racist trope should disgust every human being in this room, everyone. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, watched Kid Rock this weekend or Bad Bunny. You should be disgusted by the behavior of the President of the United States. And then I'll extend it. The behavior included trying to lay out some anonymous staff member, if you believe that, lying to the American people, putting out a racist trope. Disgraceful. Leader of the free world. I don't care who the hell you are. That was sick. It was sick. Sickens me in my core, and I appreciate you bringing it back up because I can't believe that was washed away just with another news cycle. How the hell is he allowed to get away with that?
You think he was doing it to avoid the Epstein spot?
Public health funding by the White House today, $328 million of that is for California. So what is your response?
328, we're getting money? I didn't hear the first part. What do you say?
Of the $600 million rescinded in public health funds from the 4 Democratic states,
No.
for California, that's $328 million.
Yeah, we're going to litigate. We've got an attorney general that's well-versed in litigation, but he's more importantly, we litigate from a position of strength. We believe in the rule of law, not the rule of dawn. I hope it's dawned on you and everybody else that your question, what you just asked, framed with 4 Democratic states.
Is litigation how we plan to address the lack of that funding?
Well, when you have someone who doesn't believe in the law or thinks laws don't apply to him and consistently breaks the law, then you have to use the courts. They seem to be the only other branch of government functioning right now. Certainly not the supine Congress, not Speaker Johnson, who's nowhere to be found on any of this, who countenanced that racial video, who continues to countenance this kind of recklessness to the rule of law, congressionally appropriated funds that are being misdirected and abused by the President of the United States. Again, we are very familiar with this, and this AG is very successful in addressing this in a court of law. I think based on the court's decision, we should move in the opposite direction, and that is a federal mask ban as it relates to federal agents. I think the issue that is at hand is ICE. The issue at hand is federal agents, period, full stop. To the extent we want to have a debate about local and state masking, that's a different conversation. But the issue at hand is the issue of ICE and the issue of federal agency that is abusing those masks in the context of their operations.
Governor, on the governor race to replace you.
I have no comment, none. Thank you. Next question.
What are your thoughts on the very large field of Democratic candidates right now?
I have none.
Are you?
And forgive me, I said this a few weeks ago. I wasn't exaggerating. It's just not my focus. It's yours. I'm focused on my job. I've got a job. Yeah, sell by date. I'm very mindful of that, but I'm going to run a 110-yard dash in the spirit of the Olympics. I look forward to doing my job and you doing yours by continuing to ask that question.
Last question.
All right.
I'm wondering, are you aware of a legislative proposal that would extend the right to remote work for state workers? I know you're.
Well, I was just talking to. We got to get these downtowns moving again. Got a sense of community and place. I'm supporting the local deli. It's been around 20, 30 years that doesn't know if they can last another 20, 30 days. I'm for a sense of community and energy and daring. I'm for serendipity. I'm for relationships. I'm for bonds being formed. I'm for young people having a chance to be seen and heard and opportunities for growth and promotion. I'm for, I'm for addressing the issue of loneliness and isolation. I'm for getting us back. So as you know, I've supported that, and I believe that we're on track to do that July 1st. To the extent Others have different opinions. I think that's reflected in your question. They do. My opinion has been consistent, and I hope was just reinforced very clearly in terms of the comments I just made. Any other final question with that? Oh, good.
Are there any particular policies that your administration is planning in direct response to?
Well, I mean, we're going to litigate again. What's so reckless about this is, this is the foundation of scientific reason that we can advance and arguments we can advance as it relates to our regulatory policies and positioning. But they're not even trying to address that because they know they'll lose because they're so sound. They're trying to go after the Massachusetts decision to go around this. And that just shows the lengths to which this administration will go to try to recreate the 19th century. We want to dominate the future. We want to be competitive, not just against China, but the rest of the world. We want clean air. We want clean energy. We want abundant energy. We want low-cost energy. We want to enjoy the tech stack that is part of this revolution. Other countries get it. We are doubling down on stupid. This is profoundly reckless to the economy of the United States. It is profoundly reckless to the health of the United States. This has nothing to do with making America healthy again or wealthy again, quite the contrary.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.